Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me. Well, today I am bringing you my exciting purchases from McGrath in the Black Friday sale. So yes, I treated myself to the Mothership Celestial Divinity palette, which is here, and I also got a highlighter in Celestial Divinity. This is champagne gold, and I got an eyeliner which is a kind of taupe shade, but it's called Shade. The shade is called Shade, okay? So if you think I've missed that out the description bar, it's actually called Shade. It's Shade. Okay, so I'm going to do a look with all these. I don't think I really need to do too much of a first impression because these came out a while ago, but I will give you my thoughts. But first of all, here is me putting on this look, and I hope that you like it. I am loving it, and I will see you afterwards to give you a kind of roundup of what I think of the products. Before I move on to the look, I will give you a quick sneaky peek of the palette. This has got every beautiful shimmer shade that you could want in here, and it's in a slightly different packaging this time. So you can see that the mirror, it's in a cardboard kind of box, and it's got a mirror that's sort of pulled together with this string on the end. It looks actually really nice. Obviously it's not quite as luxurious as her other plastic palettes, but I think that's how she's managed to get these 18 shades for £60. I got them for even less in the sale. So I would far rather have this packaging and get more eyeshadow colours personally, so I'm quite happy with that. And then it all slots into this kind of outer booklet to keep it nice and safe. So that is that palette, and then I have to show you this highlighter. But before I do, sorry, I'm doing everything in the wrong order. Here's my arm swatches. One arm swatch looked to be in a completely different light, and I don't know what was going on. It was just a different angle. But anyway, so I had to put the swatches on both arms because I couldn't fit them all onto one. Here are the arm swatches now. Okay, and I also got, there was 30% off if I spent over a certain amount. So I've treated myself to the highlighter. And what sold me on this, I couldn't decide between this and the By Terry highlighter. But what sold me on this was some swatches that I'd seen on YouTube. And also it was likened very much to the Estee Lauder Victoria Beckham collaboration highlighter called Mercury Rising, I think it was called, and I had that, and it's getting very old and I love it. So I had to get it. So anyway, that's what chose the McGrath over the By Terry highlighter. I think it probably is a little bit dark, and the By Terry one is probably better if you've got fairer skin. I absolutely adore this. If you were to feel this now, this is really quite heavy. It feels so luxurious and heavy, and you twist off the cap like so. There is no mirror, but I'm not really worried about that, to be honest. How many mirrors do we need in compacts and everything else? There is the highlighter. Doesn't that look beautiful? Very, very similar to that Estee Lauder highlighter, Victoria Beckham highlighter. I'll just quickly show you the shade, but also you will see a swatch of it coming up. There is the shade. It's a lovely kind of mint colour. I'll just put some, I managed to get some of my eyeshadow right there on my cheek, so it doesn't have a pink shift to it. That was just where I put my finger and I had some of my eyeshadow. So I'll just put it here so that you can see. It's just beautiful. It gives a really natural highlight. Perfect for medium skin tones and darker skin tones. You might find it's a little bit too dark if you're very fair skin toned, but I love that. It's really beautiful on. And I just can't get over the quality of the compact. I hadn't even noticed that there wasn't a mirror in it. So that is a compact. I've got fingerprints on it already. Let me wipe those off. And then again, that comes in the same sort of boxing here. So I will show you the swatch and then let's get on with this look. Do you know what? I think this is a really good palette, and I think Pat McGrath has really thought about Christmas and people that are perhaps needing to go a bit easier on their budget and they can't afford some of her bigger palettes that are over £100. So she's compromised on the cardboard packaging, which is absolutely fine. It still doesn't feel cheap and nasty by any means. It looks really pretty actually, and it would look pretty on any dressing table. But instead she's given us more colours to try out, and I just can't wait to experiment with even more colours. There's every shimmer colour in there that you would want, and a couple of really nice matte shades as well, different textures. I just think if you're really confused about all the Christmas palettes right now and you just want to home in and get one, I think this one is a really good one. I think it would be very difficult for me to decide between this and Fire Rose, but I think those are my two favourites. I haven't bought an awful lot around this time. Probably Rebecca can tell you a bit more about the variety, but I definitely think this for the variety, Fire Rose, just because I love the colours and the textures as well, but equally good quality to this. And as for the highlighter, I just think it's gorgeous, and it just looks really kind of glow-like rather than glitter. Really catches the light in the most beautiful way. So I'm really happy with that, and I'm really happy with the packaging, and I'm really happy that I managed to get one of these eye pencils, because I've got the Blue Blitz eyeshadow eye pencil, which has got kind of sparkly formula, but I really wanted to get a kind of non-sparkle formula to do that technique of putting it in my eyes, and you cannot go wrong with a good taupe shade. So I'm really happy that I got that. So very pleased lady, and I'll put all the details of all the products I use, so you'll see the combination of two Pat McGrath lip liners that I used and the lip gloss over the top. This would also look nice with the Charlotte Tilbury Jewel lips that I just purchased, which you will have already seen because that's going to go out before this video, and that one's in Champagne Diamonds. I'm just very happy, and I'm all set up for Christmas. Let me know what you bought over Christmas. I would love to know what your Christmas party makeup is going to be, and whether you're going to be having any parties, or should we just have a pretend virtual party on Ali M's Beauty? That would be a great idea, wouldn't it? Yes, let's organise that. Okay, I'll see you all very soon, and thank you for joining me. Take care. Bye bye. Love you all. Mwah.